Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit later with a voice than usual. Apologies for that. But here we are. We are at DTR on Monday night, and that means Division 1 combined with Division 0. We are in round 5 of the Season 8 Championship, and we're here at Silverstone, Great Britain. We've got a strong lineup for today. We got Luca, Ricardo, Tankata, Wow. We got Rishi. No, we got not Rishi. We got Fox Blue. Those are probably the 6 quickest drivers. Then we have Athens CU. Let's never forget Mamba. We got Gunnar, Evan, Honky. GGL Stewart, Skipper Composite, we have Cazelle, we have Berserk, and of course we got Brent. So far, Luca Ripassa with a 25.0 as quickest time. Follow, not Rishi. That's purple. He's up 2/10. But doubt the purple is correct because he need to find another 6/10s to have pole. Let's see what he does. He's gonna move up 25.5, so keeps him in P5. And yeah. His fight is probably with Wild and Tankata. But look at passing Ricardo seemed too quick. We are waiting for Fox Blue to set a quick lap because he is usually the one up there with Luca and with Ricardo. Let's see what Mamba can do. That's better. Much more like it from the Austrian driver. Improves from a 26 something to the 25.6 is just 10th behind, not Rishi. And 4 tenths ahead of Athanasiu. Oh, gee, Evan. Disqualified, parked in a dangerous location, so not sure what happened to him there, but we'll have to start from the back in this field. Honky seems to be going in. Rishi is on an in lap, so no one on the hot lap. Or Cazell. Can't really tell. I think he is, to be fair. His quickest time so far, a 37.0, so that's a lap with a mistake or when he stopped. But he opts to go in and he invalidated, so with not that much on the clock left, he's coming in and in P16 so far. This is a driver that is capable of doing much, much better. Gunner on an out lap. And let's see, Wild is on a hot lap. Let's see what he can do. In the Ferrari. What is he going to do? Sector 1. Up but marginally for the Greek. Honky left the session. Not the first time he has connection issues. Might want to start improving on that. What does Wild do? Oh, he's, well, down 4,000, so not really improving. And he needs a 10th to go P3. Maybe really good. Last corner. I think he could have done better there. He does improve. He does improve, but it's half a 10th. That's not enough to gain in place. So he'll stay in P4. That's it for him in quali. Top 3, or better said, the rest of the top 6 is on an outlap. In Athanasiu also from Greece is in P7 so far. Looking at the field, oh, Mamba retires. Think he crashes at Cops. Another driver that gets purple in sector 2, but there's no way that's actually... Oh, he's being hindered here, I think. The driver moves over, but yeah, too late. Too late. That is... I think that's one of the Alfa Romeos. Yeah, it was probably Gunnar. Not sure it was his fault because there were other cars ahead of Will. But it did cost Athanasiu a chance to improve on this lap. Not sure what this Ferrari is doing here. Overtaking while someone is on a hot lap. That's a bit weird. Just because you're faster, you can't just barge your way through. Anyway, he's going to be in pole. Is Ricardo going to improve? He is up a 10th, and he needs a 10th exactly to get ahead of Ripasa. Well, Ripasa seems to be... Oh, yeah, he's backing off. So, is Ripasa or Ricardo? Fox Blue did not improve at all. Oh, it is Ricardo. 24.890. That is lightning quick. Not a Lightning McQueen, but he is on pole. Right, and no one is going to improve more. Or everyone's done or in the pit lane. Apparently we have to wait. Oh, now it's finally over. Right, here are your qualifying results. Ricardo on pole, Luca Ripasa in second. A bit further behind, Tinkata. Nearly 5/10. That's going to hurt. Wild MT4, Rishi in 5, Brent in 6th, improved. Just ahead of Mamba and Athanasiou. Then we have Honky, we have Gazelle, we have Gunnar in P11. Not bad in this field. Stewart in 12, Fox Blue really disappointing in P13. We got Berserk, and then we have Skipper in Composite. And in last position, we have Evan. We got disqualified. Right, we're waiting for the drivers to start. And we're probably going to start right away with the race and no information lap. Let's see if we can invite Rishi. We did. And we also need to invite the other guy. Here we go. Honk joining back. Rishi joining back. Here we go with the race. There's no formation lap. Ooh, good start. Ricardo. I thought Luca had a better start, but it's Ricardo recovering, taking the lead. Oh, this is going to be a two-man battle. Last week it was these two guys in front, followed by... Oh! Ferrari round. The Ferrari is round. Oh, that's the second week in a row that he is in early trouble. And last week he just can't... just stayed in trouble. Spin after spin after spin. So last week it was Fox who joined these two fast drivers and briefly went in the lead and joined in the fight for the win in the last few laps. But got overtaken on the last lap, even took a pen, dropped in P3, and Tenkate, who was in P4, someone else is in trouble, that's Rishi, yeah, Tenkate, who was in 4th already, he's closed the gap because of the fighting cars ahead of him. Oh, and here's an attack from Luca. Right, so Tenkate closed the gap all the way, was at the back of the top 3 on the last lap, and then, well, his partner took off his headset to tell him something which she thought was important. Well, I can tell you Tenkate spun at that moment, being distracted, and, well, I heard he made her cry. So, probably not the reaction she expected. Let's keep it with that. Anyway, can I mention that we have 4 Dutch drivers up front? Because behind these 3, with Tenkate and P3, we got Brent. And let's look at the tires, right? We have the top 3 all softs. We got Brent in P4 on the medium. Oh, Mamba going really wide there in P5 on the hards. Athanasiou is on the hards as well in P6. And then we got Fox, who opted to go on the softs and is moving places, starting P13, now up to P6 already, and someone is in trouble. That's a Greek tragedy here. Athanasiou spun round, drops to P16, maybe even, yeah, P17 even, behind Rishi. Meanwhile, Honky dropped to P15 as Wild is ahead of him. Oh, some heavy fighting here from the Golden Oldies, the teammates at Williams, Skipper and Composite. Skipper comes out the winner, but immediately has Wild just behind him, and he is on the chase because he'll be mad losing so many positions in the beginning and wants to make up for that. P13, let's see where he goes. Well, that's P12 already. Evan, starting from P17, is up to P9. The Irishman is flying. Right, let's go back to the front where we got Rupasa. Look at Rupasa and Ricardo fighting. Followed by Tenkate. Can stay up with them. Brent is in P4. Can't keep up with them. And is on medium tires. So it's not easy for him. So let's see what it's going to be strategy-wise. Oh, Mamba with the move on the outside on Brent. And meanwhile, oh, Fox thinks, hey, I see a gap. I can go. I can come along. But Brent closes the door and Fox stays in P6. Look at Rupasa and Ricardo within 4/10 of each other. Tenkate just managing to stay within DRS range, and he's hoping these 2 boys ahead of him will fight a bit, because if they start fighting a bit, they'll lose some time. He can stay with them. But once he gets out of the DRS range, he's probably going to lose a bit more time, and he's going to have to fight Mamba and Fox Blue. Fox Blue ahead of Brent now. He is close behind his teammate of the day, Black Mamba. What's he gonna do? Fox is a very, very quick driver, improved a lot over the last year, but patience is something he can improve on. But even that is getting much, much better. Here he goes, yeah, much more speed. Let's look at it from Mamba's perspective. Stays on the inside. Oh, yeah, there's Fox, there's Fox. That Mamba knows he's quicker. He's not going to put up a real hard fight. Oh, this is scary. Oh, 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 oh. Side by side, these Mercedes boys. Mamba is not giving up quickly. Although he might be better off staying. Oh, Brent. He might be better off just staying with Fox. And let him drag to the guys in front, to Tinkata. Because now we're gonna see if Fox is able to get ahead of Mamba again and stays ahead of him. It's gonna be interesting to see if he's able to close the gap. But it doesn't seem like Fox has to pace today. I mean, he moved up brilliantly from P13 to 5 and briefly into P4. But passing Mamba is, as Louis van Gaal would say, it's a different cookie. Well, it's impressive to see how these top two drivers stay just within 0.3 of each other constantly. And Tinkata is just doing everything he can to just stay with him. But it's Ricardo now that is just relaxing because he just was saving his ERS. So waiting for Luca Ripasa to drain it. Ricardo's ERS was fully yeah, it was full actually. Near 100%. Using it now as he passed him on the straight. Just trying to create a gap right away. Let's see if Luca is able to counter. Well, Tinkata is really putting everything at work to stay with these boys. Mamba still ahead of Fox Blue. But I don't think he'll be able to defend forever. Eving moving up, P7. We have a yellow. Oh, is Mamba in trouble? Ay, 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 ay. He was doing so well there, fighting for P4 with Fox. Is reversed and is, oh, it's just before start finish line. He's dropping to P13. Probably has some damage as well. And he's just ahead of the Williams duo composite skipper. Mama, a much quicker driver than these two gentlemen. But nevertheless, these two gentlemen might not be the quickest, but they're some old soldiers that never give up and always keep fighting, no matter the position. And up front, we see that Fox Blue has a 3-second penalty. He got that for exceeding track limits multiple times. He's got Brand close behind him. 4 10s. Then we've got Evan in 6. Gunnar in 7. Gunnar doing well. Someone's come in. It's Stewart. GGL Stewart. That's early. Lap 8, I think. Yeah, it shows lap 9 because that's the leader in lap 9, but Stewart for him pitted on lap 8. So it's going to drop him to last place. He's going to switch from the softs to the hards. The front three stay the same. We're on lap 9, the end of lap 9, and well, the top two have changed position a few times. We're not really attacking each other. I mean, like, I think Ricardo's the quickest because he's. Oh, we have a briefly on it. He's barely using his ERS. Well, Luca is, and Tinkata is just giving it all, using his ERS, optimizing his DRS, all just to stay with the two leaders, and he's doing a phenomenal job. And who knows, with them two fighting, he could maybe steal the win. Brent is now ahead of Fox, as perhaps from Fox his tires starting to drop off. Fox fights his way back again to P4, but it doesn't seem like the young British driver is on top form today. Because when he is, he's right up there with Ricardo and Luca Ripasa. Brent decides to pit. That is fairly early, given that he is on the mediums. While pitting as well, well, as a driver that started on the soft, so understandable that he feels the need to get some fresh rubber. Right, let's stay out for another lap. I'm just surprised with how far they can take these softs. Can't be much longer. Having a phenomenal race being in P5. Starting from P17, let's not forget that. So for now, he's definitely driver of the day. Mamba and Gazelle pitting. That drops him to last. Ooh, hey, something has happened. Something has happened. Luca Ripasa must have made a mistake because he's dropping. Oh! Made a mistake and now spins again, but now has to wait for a whole group to pass him before. Oh no! Oh dear, the guy is just patiently waiting until it's safe to return, and then the game just said, you're parked. You can't do that. You're disqualified. That's just utter nonsense. The guy's just... Ooh. That's another... The Alpine nearly driving into... that's a ridiculous decision by the game. Nothing Ruka could have done anything different. Well, he could have. But then it would have costed the other drivers their race. I think it's phenomenal what he did. Waiting patiently, but the game just screwed him over. So anyway, it's Ricardo in first and Takata in second now. Fox decided to pit. And Evan is now in P3. Also, not far behind him is Gunnar. The yellows are finally cleared. It has not become a virtual or a full safety car. I think Fox probably gambled on it being one and went in. And once again, he's behind Brent. Once again on better tires though, but the gap is 3 seconds. So what is the battle for P3 now? Well, Ricardo and Takata finally decide to pit on the end, halfway through the race, the end of lap 40, and it's going to give Evan the lead. And he started in last, so let's not forget that. Sure, he still has to pit. He's going to drop some, but doing a wonderful job so far. I bet both him, Gunnar, and even Berserk wouldn't mind the safety car now. Because those are the top three. Ricardo in fourth, Takata in fifth. Look at that. Skipper and Composite. 6 and 7. Yeah, they have to pit. But this is what I mean. They just keep going and going and going. Both, well, nearly full out of ERS, and they might want to save a little bit more. Because when it's below 10%, it may cost some of your engine capacity or performance. So always trying to keep it above 10. They'll be pitting within a few laps, I guess. Evan, after getting the lead, decides to pit. Berserk goes with him. Skipper comes with him, and that gives the lead to good old Gunnar. Right. Briefly interrupted. Anyway, Gunnar, he's still leading on lap 16, and he's coming in. Now we'll return the lead to Ricardo. He's finally been able to get some gap to Tenkata. So it's looking like a Ricardo win, and Tenkata up for P2. The question is, who's going to be P3? But you never know what's going to happen, because there can always be a safety car and something crazy, or as we've seen with Luca, he had a puncture. Cost him some time, spun, and then he got disqualified. So you never know what's going to happen, but for now it seems like it's going to be a battle between Brent, Wild, and Fox Blue. On that same pace usually is Black Mamba, but he lost time early in the race when he spun. Not Rishi is one of those as well. Wild has now overtaken P3 from Brand, both on the same tires. Both on the hards. We have Fox Blue, who is struggling to find his real pace. Not sure what's holding him back today. But also has a 3-second time penalty. So even if he manages to get ahead of Brent and later Wild, perhaps, podium is still not going to be easy for him. Let's go back to the interval times. And not far off these guys is Honky. Meanwhile, Gunnar, after pit stop, fell back to P9 and now has Black Mamba right behind him in P10. And even Not Rishi is pretty close. So from leading for a few laps to maybe not even getting some points, it's a brutal track here at Silverstone. And Mamba! Oh, I'm surprised he can even continue. How does he get a time penalty for that, exceeding track limits? The man crashed. He spun. And he just does everything to get back on track and gets... Oh, that's a ridiculous pen. Nothing you could do there. Meanwhile, Brent and Fox fighting it out for P4. So it drops Mamba back. Honky, who closed the gap to Fox, gets a pen as well. That's not going to help him. And will we see Evan getting big points today then, as he's in P7, not much threat from behind. And just within 3 seconds of Honky, who has got a penalty, and even Fox has a pen, so... I don't know, Evan is doing really well here. Well, Brent is getting more and more trouble keeping up with Wild. It seems like Wild is recovering from spin on lap 1 to possibly a podium. That's a good recovery. Now Brent keeps losing more and more time on Wild, so looking good for the Greek driver here. Although Fox he's closer and closer, and Honky is as well. And so basically it's Brent holding them up a little, and that helps possibly Evan getting some time on the 2 cars ahead. Gunnar is moving up as he has much fresher tires than other cars. He's in P8 now, ahead of Stewart. Right, we have a Brent train. And how is the ERS on these cars? Brent has 21, Fox has 25, Honky has 21. Evan is in the same boat, but is 2.7 seconds behind, so he's not really gaining. Now, what is Gunnar doing? Gunnar is on fresher tires, so he may be able to close some of the gap. Fox Blue. Oh no, Brent defends it. Oh, look at that. Honky trying to get in the mix as well. And we're having a 3-man fight here for P4. Up front, it's Ricardo having a lonely second half of the race. So it has Denkato, who's unable to keep up. Wild is on his own, and then 3 seconds behind him, Fox Blue. Oh! The fighting has costed Honky. Oh my! A safety car. A safety car? That late in the race, ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to do now? Are you pitting? Oh no, composite. Yes, drive-through. Well, it's not going to really change his position as he was on last already, but this will, kill his race. Probably won't even be able to serve it, well, maybe on the last lap. Well, Ricardo decides to pit. I think that's the right call, to be fair. Giancarlo follows, Wild follows. Everyone pits, I think Gunnar might gamble here. No, he doesn't. Everyone's coming in. Not Rishi, Stewart, Berserk. Comes in too hot. Athanasio comes in. Mama comes in. That's Gazelle coming in. Skipper stays out. Oh, Skipper. This could move him places. Where is he going to end up? P9 for now, I think. His teammate does the same. That's going to be P11. Oh, and they're going to have to fight a bunch of wild softs here. On the loose, because it will, when the safety car is coming in, and that could be at the end of this, or in worst case the next lap. Is it coming in? No, I don't think it's coming in. Yet. I think we're going to do one more lap on the safety car. Everyone, apart from 2 drivers, are on fresh soft. No, safety car is not coming in this lap, but that means we're going to continue. And that means we're going to be racing with just 2 laps to go. Hey, people are pitting. Composite pits. I'm not sure why. There's no use for him. He's going to have to serve a drive-through, which you can't do under the safety car. And so you're going to be lost anyway. Berserk pits again. And probably... Oh, he's serving a pen. Yeah, of course, he came in too hot. So it might be a good choice here by the Greek driver. Using 34 from his idol Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. Right, so we're gonna have a 2-lap shootout, and I told you before, it seems like an easy win, or an easy podium for some, but in the end, it may not be as easy, because after 24 laps of racing, we're gonna have a 2-lap shootout, and everyone is on fresh tires. So you need to be on top of your game. Ricardo has shown he's the best driver today, but is he winning? Well, have a look at the penalties. That's what I'm going to show you. Fox has 3, Rishi has 3, Stewart and Athanasio have 3. Mamba has 13. There's confirmation that the safety car is coming in, and that means Ricardo can set the pace. A pretty slow pace, if you ask me. Oh, but here he goes already. That's early. May have surprised some people. Let's keep with the front because it's all about the win here. Ricardo. Can Takata surprise him? Or maybe Wild. Seems to be going all clean here. Composite serving his drive-through. Oh, he's very unfortunate having to do that right now. But Ricardo is keeping the lead. Someone is in trouble. I think it's... Oh! Skipper. Oh, and he's retired. Right. Cazell was out as well. Well, we can't get a safety car anymore. And that means Composite is going to end up in P13. And with the point system we have, he is going to score some points. So, Ricardo is taking a lead immediately. And instead of Takata fighting Ricardo for the win, he's going to have to fight the whole of Wild. Fox is in there as well, but he's probably going to drop a bit. I'm going to go to leader gap. Makes it easier to understand where Fox is going to fall back to. So add 3 seconds to his 2.5 now would put him at 5.5. P8. Oh, TGL is out as well. In the pit lane with a lap to go. It's one of those things I'll never understand. Well, never mind. Right, so Ricardo, Mamba and Athanasio fighting. Mamba P9 still getting up some points after. Oh well, he's got lots of pens. But we're going to enter Sector 3 on the last lap, and Ricardo is just a boss today. He was in a 3-man fight early on with Tinkata and Luca Rupasso after Luca's disqualification. And after the pit stops, he's just been outstanding. So Tinkata is holding off well, And he picks up P2, while P3 Brent moves up to P4. Gunnar P5. Evidence 6. Fox drops to 7. Not really the great pace from Fox we used to see. Recovered at the end, but his penalty dropped him back. Would have been P4 otherwise. Rishi in 8. Athanasiou in 9. Berserk in 10. Gets a point. And Mamba in 11. Unfortunate. And Composite now finishing in P12. It will get him some points. And kudos for staying with us till the end, Mr. Composite, because as we've seen from other drivers, there's one lap to go. They're actually in a decent position and they just retire because whatever. It's not the great mentality, and I just want to compliment those who show the good mentality, like Composite and Skipper always do. Good. Here are your results. The podium. The winner is Ricardo in second and third, Tankata, while we have Brent in fourth, Gunnar in fifth, Evan in sixth, and Ricardo actually has a hat trick because he had pole and fast laps as well. Fox in 7, Not Rishi in 8, Athanasiou in 9, Berserk in 10, Mama in 11, Composite in 12, and then we'll have Stuart Cazell and Skipper classified as plus 2 laps because of your retirement with a lap to go. And the DNFs are Honky and Lucari Passa. Well, that's it for your Division 1/Share race. Be back on Wednesday. We got the phenomenal Division 2, ever close. And on Thursday we got Division 3. And on Friday, our Gran Turismo 7 League is heading to round 2 of their GT3 Championship. We got 3 divisions, but also there's a few spaces left. So if you want to join, let us know. Go to the website, deltatracing.com, and join the Discord, and we'll see you then. Right, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This was me, Bob. See you soon.